Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, we came over here to the fourth planet of the Alkalorops system to begin making glass, because there is a sizable amount of stone here, at least compared to the other planets in this system. So we set up the stone quarries and then began building our glass processing facility here. We're routing everything through a logistics station because it was just convenient. The ray receivers are not working very well here, but I've gone ahead and supplemented with solar panels to power everything, and it seems to be fine. I've gone ahead and finished laying out the rest of the smelters to make the glass, so this facility is pretty much done. Though, I could expand it. But right now, I think we're fine for glass availability, since, nothing that we are currently making really needs tons of it. Yes, and there was an update that implemented blueprints, which I have no idea how they work yet. So, that'll be interesting when I get to something that I want to blueprint. But I did go ahead and do the research to unlock that. So took care of all that off screen. Alright, so I think the next thing I want to do is I want to expand the Dyson swarm in this system. So I want to build another swarm production area. And I want to do that, I think, on the 5th planet. But first and foremost, I want to head over, or back over to the 1st planet, the Forge. I guess maybe I'll rename that planet as the Forge. Because what it seems is that this planet has some difficulty reaching both orbits because of how close it is to the orbits. I think that's a problem, which is why I want to use the further away planet to do, the next set of orbits. And, we'll see how that works. Again, this is still very much a test and experiment type of system to see what works best for the future. I need to pick up some resources here. For one thing, I need some steel. And I could also use probably some iron and some titanium just to have on me. Alright, that's good. Alright, so it is the 5th planet. Over there. And I need to refamiliarize myself with what I'm doing there already. apparently graphene is what I am doing. A rather sizable amount of it. Alright, so I would like to set up a logistics facility to bring in all of the stuff that I'm going to need to manufacture the solar sails. I also want to do this in such a way that it won't interfere with potential mines. And are you local supply? No, local supply. For the graphene. Because we're going to need that. I guess the South Pole would be an effective place to do this. I'm going to use the grid. Help find it. There it is. Okay. Now, what is solar energy ratio, wind energy ratio, right? Now, if I were to make one of these, would it work? Okay. Want to start moving in that direction for power. And I'm going to do the alternating. And it is hard to see that connection line. Alright, so you should be charging. You are. Let's get you some logistic ships and some drones. Okay, so what we want to do is graphene is going to be local demand. Remote demand is fine. We are going to want to bring in, I think, iron. Let's see. I mean, the graphene. I don't need a ton of storage. That's probably good enough. Actually, let's store 3,000. All right, and so we're gonna need to make the photon combiners, which means we're gonna need circuits, obviously. We're gonna need glass. We need glass, we're going to need iron, we're going to need copper. Right, okay. Iron. Demand. Copper. Demand. And glass. Demand. Alright, what's the rate at which I want to make things? Alright, so every 2 seconds you make one. Okay. Let's see, if I were to make enough to fill an entire conveyor belt, 6 per second. What's the rate at which we fire these? 20 per minute. Does one every 3 seconds. So 3 of these do one every second. So 6 per second will allow me to do 12 of them. No. 18 of them. That's 6 sets of 3. Yeah, I think that's probably a good scaling for now. Graphene should be fine. We can always make more. There's plenty of fire ice on this planet. So we would need... It's half, so we would need 3 per second of these photon combiners. Which means we would need 3 per second circuits and 6 per second prisms. Okay. Let's start with the circuits. We would need, what, 3 per second I said? So 2 assemblers would make 4 per second. Perfect. And I have assembly machines already. Very good. Alright, let's set them up. Let's see, let's bring it out here. You're going to be iron. You're going to be copper. Okay. Alright, where do I want to route the output? Guess we'll just go... let's make this scalable. We'll go this direction with the output. Means I can extend this out if I need to. Alright, so we need to make 6 per second prisms. Which means we are going to need... Yeah, that makes 1 per second. 6 of them, right? Every 2 seconds it makes 2, which means it makes 1 per second, which means to make 6 per second, we would need 6. Bingo. Oh, we only have 5. I'm gonna make another one. Okay. And it needs how much input? 3. So it needs 18 per second glass? No. It's 1.5 per second times 6 is 9. 9 per second glass. Actually, let me just experiment here. Titanium glass. That's new. I think. Maybe not. First time I've noticed it, though. Okay, so... Create blueprint. Mass copying existing planning and create a blueprint. Click to open new blueprint mode. We'll call this glass test. Oh, hold on. Okay. One, two, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Needed a little bit more belt on it. But okay. I mean, that seems to work. So it looks like it's spread them out a little bit more than this, but that's all right. Oh, need to move that over just a little bit more. Okay, so then to make the photon combiners at a rate of what, 3 per second? We need... Every 3 seconds we make 1. With 3 is 1 per second. And we need 18. 18 of the assemblers. Done. Or can be done. What am I out of? I'm out of graphene. Well, that's fortunate. Because I should have piles of the stuff. Yep, there it is. I did 12, right? Which means I need 6 more. Done. And this is actually going to be, we're going to do solar sails, local supply, remote supply. Yeah, that's fine. Not going to put warpers in here. But don't think we need them. Not for this. This is all local. Alright, so let's go ahead and delete that blueprint. Not really needed. Yeah, everything should work on green belts. Let's move that down to there, wrap it that way. Move that down to there and wrap it this way. Alright, photon combiners. Output there. Oh, it doesn't want to do that? Do these one at a time? I need to fit one more in. There we go. Oh, isn't that perfect? Okay. You all need power. Alright, so there's our photon combiners. Now we just need to combine that with the graphene to make the solar sails. And we need... what do I want? 6 per second? Every 2 seconds we make 1. Which means we need 12 assemblers. Done. So that's coming out there. So I want those boxed. No, I don't think so. Not necessary. We are going to need a line. Of graphene, though. We need to get over top of things here. I might have to do blue belts for this. Some of this. Because you're going to make solar sails. Inputs, outputs, that's as far as we got, so I'm gonna have to use blue from here on. Not the most efficient, but it'll work. There's kind of a mantra here. Alright, so we just need to place down 11 more of these, and nope, it's not going to let me chain them. Seems we're at like just the right latitude to give that trouble. Alright, but that works. Alright, so there are our solar sails. We're gonna have to get up over top of that. One, there we go. Okay. All right. Very good. Now I said I just need to make 18 of these, which I can make 14 of them. I'm out of steel. I'm out of iron. I'm out of processors. Alright, well, what we'll do is go ahead and end the episode here, and then I might set up those launchers off screen. And then we'll get on the next thing. That should hopefully start providing enough power for ongoing operations. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.